Hi, this is a Jink tutorial on how to secure a Gmail account for student use. So if I'm a parent and I've just created this Gmail account for my child or my student, I'm going to click on this little icon here in the corner and select Mail Settings. This is going to come up with a variety of different options, and we're going to work through a few of these together. Let's start with forwarding and POPIMPA. All right, we're going to start by setting up add a forwarding address. What this is going to do is allow any email that my child might receive will then be sent on to my personal or my work email address. And this will help me monitor the information that my child is receiving. All right, and what it does whenever I type in my email address is it sends an email with a confirmation code. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. So here in my other email, my personal email, I've received a confirmation code. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, copy it, minimize that, and then go ahead and paste that into my browser here and click verify. Once I've verified it, it's going to give me an option and say keep a copy in this Gmail inbox, and yes, I want to do that since I want my student to be able to, or my child to be able to, carry on as they'd like to with their email. So I'm going to keep Gmail copy in their inbox. Okay. If you have a husband or wife who would also like to be in communication with the information that your child's receiving, then you might want to add them as well just by clicking here and going through the steps that we just followed. All right. Now, within this area, we don't have much else that we need to deal with. So we're going to go ahead to filters. And filters, you can choose to set up if you'd like to or not, depending on the age of your child. You can choose actually that they don't receive from particular people or that particular emails go in particular spots. So for instance, if there are bad words, I would actually type the inappropriate words that I choose my child not to be associated with, so maybe crap, and I can list other ones, jerk, something that I might think is offensive. Then I can click next, and whenever I click next step, that's going to allow it to either, I can choose a few different things. I can just have it automatically delete, so if it has any of those words, it's going to automatically delete and my child would never see it. Or if I want to find out who or what is sending that information or those type of emails to my child, then I can click forward it to, and it will send it to me, as opposed to it staying with my child's inbox. So I would have a copy of it. I can actually click both of these, delete it and forward it to me, and then my child would never see it. It would just simply go straight to me. Okay? And then I can say create filter. So now I have that filter, and I can go in and set up multiple filters if I'd like to do that. So it's going to show matches anything that says crap or jerk is going to skip the inbox and be forwarded to me. Okay? All right. So those are filters, and again, you can add more just by clicking Create New. Moving along, let's take a look at accounts and imports. Do note that your child can change their password, so if you come to find that you try and log in later and you can't, you might want to sit down with your child, just ask them what their password is if that's the type of relationship you'd like to have online with your child. Moving up here, labels is just simply for labeling different information, kind of like folders. With chat, you can choose to save chat history, so you can pull up anything that your child may have chatted with, or never save chat history if you don't want them to be able to access past chats. Also, you might want to check only allow people that I have explicitly approved to chat with me. That's your choice, or automatically allow people I communicate with often to see that I'm online. Those are just a few of the settings that you might want to choose to set up with your child in order to create a safe environment.